Hey, welcome everyone. What is today? Thursday. I'm going to do something different today. What I'm working on is my trees that come in from the side. I'm going to do another one right now, but with different colors like purple, blue sky. I wasn't going to do purple. I set my palette up with the red, uh, with the split complementary. So red, yellow greens, and blue greens. Those were the colors I was going to use, but then I might use purple for, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it would be a tetrad if I threw purple in there. Uh, we'll see. I just want the trees, yesterday I did like pink trees, so I'm going to do a different color today. Let me get started. This is acrylic paint. Really easy to clean up and stuff. There's my palette. So I just put a bunch of yellow in my greens. I put some green in my blues. And I got Algerian crimson here. And I put some dark blue in there. Look at that purple I got. That's what I was thinking about using for the trees. So I'm not going to use an undertone today. I'm just going to put the paint on heavy. I put a little, this is cobalt blue with white, and then I put a little black in it and white. So I think I'm going to start with this darker blue. Maybe this will be the undertone, because it almost looks like a bluish gray. And hopefully I don't get a glare. What I did, I leaned the canvas back a little, and I'll try and use less water. When you use water is when you start getting that glare in there. Let me see how that looks. It's a little glare, but I think we'll just get it up here at the top a little bit. So I think the rest of it will be okay. I'm still working on, this room to get the lighting just right. Still trying to get the closed caption turned on. I almost thought I got it today. I saw when I was uploading this video or turning it on, it had extra functions, and I thought it was going to be in there, but it wasn't. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I have an OT light up here. And I got the light in the room is actually off right now because that's the one that creates the glare. This is a really good brush. This is a Firenze Filbert number 10. It's round on the top. I think I'm going to get the number 12 tomorrow to get some more, coverage. my whole idea on this painting was to use less colors, just those three colors, the red, blue, and green, right? And then mix them if I want more colors in there. Instead of having a whole palette full of, you know, 13 different colors, it gives me more room to mix on the palette. Yeah, here's that other blue. I'll put this on when that that dries a little bit. It'll make the sky a little more bluer. Or I can add this after I put the trees in. That's probably what I'll do. Let me just bring this underpaint down a little more. And I'll put my mountain in. And then I'll do the trees. And then I'll design the rest of the landscape down here. We'll just call this color the underpaint, which it's cobalt blue, black, and white. Just a touch of black in the cobalt blue, and then I added white to it to lighten it up. You can use a bigger brush to fill the canvas up quicker. Let's try that. Let me try a bristle brush. We'll try this 1-inch bristle brush. Let's see if it puts it on there any faster. Yeah, kind of does. It's a little softer than that Forenzi brush, but I use these brushes with the oil paint. They work pretty good. They're not so good with the acrylic. But they are good for like blending colors together. When you got 2 or more colors, these are good for blending. Alright, there's my underpaint. Let's get started now. I'm going to start with the mountain. So for my mountain, I'm just going to use gray and then put some cobalt blue in it. What I'll do is take a little, let me push this black out of the way. So I got somewhere to mix it. I'll push some of this black over here. And I'll make a gray right here. Just grab some white and a dark gray. And then add just a touch of this cobalt blue with black in it. And I'll use that for the mountain. So the gray has just a bit of blue in it. It's pretty much. Alright, let's do a mountain. I'm going to do like a so I'm going to have trees up here surrounding a mountain. So what I want to do is put like a tall peak on one side here. trees here, and then we'll put some smaller peaks over here, coming down. And maybe a peak here. There we go. Maybe not so pointy. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see how the glare looks. I think once it starts drying, the glare will go away. So I want the mountain to look a little bigger, so I'm going to bring it down a little more. Like coming down into a valley here. And I will use some of this white gray for the bottom. Just white. And lighten up the bottom of this mountain here. So my theme is going to be light, according to the wheel, yellow green and yellow blue, or greenish blue, and red. So I think I'm going to put, here's my yellow green. I'm going to put that in under the mountain. The other day I used pink down here. It looked pretty cool. I could use, yeah, I'm going to use green though today. It's just a light green, yellow green. It'll kind of brighten it up a bit. Wow. That's pretty. That's a cool color. Okay, that's good enough. I'm going to put my trees in now, the surrounding trees. And I'm going to use this gray that I used for the mountain just to design it. The other day I used a fan brush, but today I'm just going to use this filbert brush and just put some trees over here. Basically just using gray to get the design up there. And we'll have it come down here. Very cool. Very cool. Big tree over there. I just gotta see. I think I'm gonna make them purple. I'm not sure. We'll put a tree coming in off this side. This gray is just the undertone. You could use burnt umber, but I'm only using 3 colors today, red, blue, and green, so, and black and white. We'll have this kind of touch each other here, go all the way across. Remove my planet here. Wow. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this I need to use less water. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Isn't that amazing? Alright, well that'll go away here in a second. Let me finish this down here. So, I'm going to start putting in the next color green I have down here. I'll try a little red in there. Boop. Maybe I'll just sneak water all the way down through here. That might be fun. Would look something like this. I'd run some water from back here. Down into this area, and then around this hill down into this area. I think it'll be all right. I'm gonna mix some green and red and make some brown. Since I'm not using burnt umber, I have to make my own brown. Yeah, with a little bit of black in it. Gotta have some earth tones in here. There we go. I'll have the river come out this way. Looks good. I like that. All right, now I'll brighten up my river a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll have water in here. Coming through there. And this is how you design it on a fly. It's the way I do it. I do it a lot of different ways. I think people like the ones when I sketch it out first. I'll kind of do a quick sketch in burnt umber. I think those ones get a lot of views. But there, I have water coming down into here, around here, out the side here. Looks good. I really like it. Now I can finish the sky. Put my blue up here. Now that I know where my trees are. I'm really starting to like this Forenzi brush. It's a level 3 brush, so it'll cost me like $30 for this brush. Those level 1 brushes are like $4 a piece. The ones I've been using for a while. But the reason why I like them because they're soft and then they blend better. Like I'll use this to blend once I get my mountain put in. These softer they're cheap, but they're good blender brushes. I found that out. But this Forenzi brush is it's really nice because it doesn't leave the brush strokes up there like those softer brushes do. The bristles are a lot harder and it just seems to lay the paint on there in a better fashion. There we go. I like that. I'm gonna have to turn the light back on, I think, because let me see if I shut the light off now, what we get. really dark. I mean, it's light. It's really light in this room, but without the art light, see, now you're going to see my shadow in here. We'll leave it on. By next week, I'll have this room all figured out. I'm still working on it. Cool. Man, look at those mountains already. I just put 4 deals of white up there, and it already looks like it looks pretty awesome already. I love doing mountains, man, with the knife. I did a painting the other day, the whole thing with a knife, even the trees, and came out pretty good. If you're having trouble with your mountains, like, watch how I do this. I start on the peaks. You see that? On the right side, and just put a little bit of white, and then I'll step back and look at it. What I like to do is draw like this, the bottom a little further out to widen this mountain. This one too. I'll bring this in front of that big mountain like this, and it's going to push that taller mountain a little bit into the distance, instead of making the big one the main peak. Just like that. All right, so for this color on the other side, I'm going to use blue and white. I should put a little red in it because, I mean, the theme is going to be red. These are going to be red trees. I'm going to put a little pink in it. It might turn purple, the shade color. In fact, it did. It turned a little purple, but I think it'll add color to the painting. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. It'll be Purple Mountains, Majesty, above the fruited plains. America. Here's the fruited plains out here. Some purple mountains. Very cool. I'm going fast so it doesn't, this video doesn't take 2 hours like that one did. Yeah, I had a video the other day. It was, I think it was almost 2 hours long. Because I think I was explaining everything I was doing. I got a lot of, my channel's got a lot of different tutorial videos if you're interested on like how to do the trees I do, the mountains. But you can kind of get an idea by just watching how I do this. Next time I'll do the white on the other side. It's a little different. You gotta turn your knife the other way, but it still comes out looking good like this. These mountains took, it took me a long time to get my mountains down. I don't know why, because I was learning on my own, I guess. I don't like to watch other people's art because I don't like to get influenced by it. Because I like to create my own stuff. That's why it took me a long time to get this style of mountain down. But I like it now. Look at that. Wow. Now this just 3 colors up here. I got the gray, the white, and the purple. So I'll show you what you can do real quick if you want to add a little more dimension. So here's the purple I was using. So what I'm going to do is add a little, just a touch of gray to it. Just a little gray. And make it just a hint darker. And now you can come up here on your mountain and underneath like parts of the snow, put that darker color. It's not dark enough. I'm going to add a little more gray to it. It's got to be a little darker than the color you put up there. And then just put it underneath the snow like this. Just a little. Just a little underneath the snowpack. Not too much. Okay, see how it adds more depth to the mountain? Just right up next to the white. Right up next to the white. Pretty cool. And you can do it, see how the white is coming underneath here? You can add a little dark color. under the white. It'll help it look more like a ridge. Just like that, if you want to work your mountains a little more. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to do the clouds next. Still got a lot of light on there. Oh, I haven't even checked the chat. Let me turn this up before I see who's in here. There. I think that got rid of some of the glare. There we go. I don't have my phone on, so Furry Lover, hi, how you doing? Furry Lover, 1, 2, 3. Right on. I hope you're enjoying the painting. My friend Bruce sent me a text the other day, and he said it was National Bruce Day. And I don't know if he was telling the truth or if he was joking around. I didn't know there was a National Bruce Day. Obviously, because his name is Bruce. Well, I'll have to bring that water from here. I already put a line coming from here. Right down into here. This is so much fun. This is relaxing if you've never painted before. I'd say give it a try. I have a lot of beginner paintings on my channel where you could do. You just go buy the paint, the canvas, and the brushes, and you can start right away doing this. I have beginner type paintings where you don't have to use a knife up here. It's just all brushes, really easy. But it'll turn out like this if you just follow the video. They're pretty cool, and it's all acrylic, so it dries like right away. You can sell your painting the same day you make it. That's what I like about it. Guess what? I got yesterday. I finally got my Clover. My Clover Go. You know what that is? So I can accept credit cards. I'll probably get it like in about a week or two. But I'll be able to take credit cards now when I'm out there selling my artwork. For the last year, I've only been able to take cash and Venmo. That's all I have. I don't have, what's the one for eBay? PayPal. I don't have PayPal. Let me get my color up here on the trees. I'm going to start with a dark purple, and then I'll probably end up lightening them up. I want to see what it looks like. I made a really dark a really dark purple. Let's see what it looks like. It might be too dark. I think it'll be all right. Yeah. Just got. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make them purple, and then I'll put lighter colors on top of it. So this purple will be like the undertone. So I got basically three colors now. I got blue, gray, and purple. A lot of undertone underneath there. I'm putting the paint on quickly. I'm not trying to make brush strokes on this. It's kind of hard to put brush strokes on acrylic paint anyway because it just flattens out in the end, you know. Unless you use, you can use this stuff you can put in the acrylic paint to make it stand up a bit if you want like an oil effect. But the way I mix my colors, the way I mix them, you still get, it looks like oil paint. Because here's the same colors. This abstract, it's the same colors as these, but there's only like, there's one tone in there. See, I mixed a lot of different greens in there so you get a more nature-like effect. Because otherwise, if you didn't mix your colors, your landscape would look more like this. It would look more like a cartoon, you know? And get this glare off of here. I think this is going to look good. There we go. I only got a glare up here now. Pretty cool looking. I like that. I like that a lot. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I think I'm going to try my new fan brush today. Natural bristles. For maybe a big evergreen tree over here. Gray. I want to put some trees out here, I think. distant trees, probably in a grayish blue. Let's see. Distant trees, I think that looks cool. Bada bang, bada boom. Put some bushes on this hill here. Do 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 do. Trying to hurry. I have a show today in Bellevue. I live here in Seattle, but I also play in a couple bands, and Lisa and I have a show across the water. We have to go across the floating bridge here in Seattle to Bellevue. We play at this place. It's called Aegis. It's for people that are losing their memory care. And we play music for them. And it's supposed to help. It's like a therapy for them. We play all the top hits, man, from 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, all the way. we go to these places and you'd think they'd want to hear like Frank Sinatra and stuff like that, but they don't. They want to hear like Creedence Clearwater Revival, Bob Dylan. You know, we play a lot of cool stuff. We play Eagles. Like me and Lisa, we know like about 800 songs. We only have to play for about an hour, but you can only play like 12 songs in an hour. So it goes by pretty quick. It's like we get a little bit of money for it. I wouldn't say a lot, but helps out. Look at those trees, man. Wow. This is really cool, the contrast of these dark trees. They're not going to stay that dark though. I'm going to highlight them. I kind of like this little thing going on down here. Looks like a little hill in here. Yeah, those are coming out good. I'm going to highlight them. You could do these trees two different ways. You can, if you want to, these are still wet. You can highlight them now and push the paint in there, or you can let them dry and then rest the other color right on top. I'll do it now and show you, and then I'll let these bushes dry, and then I'll show you the difference between the two. All right. All I did was put white. I just put white in this color to get a lighter green. Now watch, I'm just going to highlight one side first so you can see the difference. See that how it brought some branches out? You can use any color you want, like a lighter green if you want, or a yellow. But I'm trying to push it in there to mix with the dark green. This is sap green with black in it. That's why it's so dark. If you've seen evergreen trees here in Seattle, they're really dark looking. Maybe not that dark unless it's in the shade. But I'm going to call those in the shade. I'm going to highlight these with a pink color. Maybe a few of them, and then highlight some with purple. put like a purple ones in here, or like a brighter pink. Just a different color, that's all. This is a number 2 fan brush. It's good for highlighting. Cool. I like those colors. Now a little bit of white. While these are wet, I like to take a little bit of white now and create some highlights in here. So it gives it some more depth. Like it just creates extra branches in there. And that white, what I'll do, it'll soak in and maybe turn a little bit of purple in a little bit. We'll see. We'll look at this in about 2 minutes. That white will kind of go away a little bit. Soaks into the paint underneath, which is kind of cool effect. Wow, this is looking pretty good. Really digging this. Oh, I keep forgetting to see who's on here. Jewel, how you doing? Is that Sweden or Switzerland? Sorry, I don't know my flags. Ed Carroll, nice job. Good looking painting. Thanks, Ed. Jewel, nice. Denmark, there we go. I was close. You're probably going, no, you weren't close. Ah, Janie's from Denmark, right on. I have to get my map going with where everybody's from. I have one member from Sweden already. Yeah, here's my, I was going to make a map with pins in there, but they're kind of hard to see. There's one in Sweden, see? And then I got a member from Texas, Peggy. She's down there in Texas. Denmark, let's see, that's just above Germany, huh? Okay, good. Schnella, you probably speak German too, I bet. I should have put the white in here while it was wet. So let me put a little white up here to show you guys how the trees are going to look once they're done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the same color. I'm going to do this section first. I'm going to put the same color up here. Just so I got something to lay some white on. So it'll mix in. So just put more paint up here so it's wet again. And now I'm going to grab some white and try and highlight this. I'm going to have the light's going to come from the right over here on this side here and leave this side dark here. So hopefully it looks good. Try a little white first. I might use like a different color in there. I'm not sure yet. You see how that's looking. Well, you kind of get an idea. I'll have to work it for a while till I get it looking just right. Yeah, something like that. You'll see when it's all done. I'll let me do this side real quick. For some reason, I think this left side is easier for me. A little bit of color. So the light's going to be hitting more say like that, and I'll have a small one down here. Yep, something like that. It'll get there. I usually work these trees for a while till I get them, you know, the way I like them. Very cool. There are some trees that are this color. I just can't remember what the name of what name they are. All right, let me finish up this down here. I want to put more shadow down here. There we go. More shadow. And then I need another brown. Let's see if this is brown. Yeah. I'm having to make my own brown with green and red. You mix green and red and you'll get a nice brown color. Cool. Looking good. We'll put a little white in it here. So it has some streaks in there. That looks cool. Look at that down there. I really like that. With your knife, if it's dry, you could put some white on this in the shadows here, like this. Make it sparkle a little. See that? It just adds a little more to the painting. A lot of artists won't use white. If you look at some older paintings from the masters, they don't use white. Brand Henry from Norway, right on. Wow, everybody is from Europe today. I gotta take a screenshot of this so I remember everybody's names. There we go. Janie's from Denmark. Jules from Denmark. Brand's from Norway. Daniel, I don't know where Daniel's from. He's just from America. Daniel. How you doing, Daniel? Cincinnati, that's right. Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati Reds. I used to be a Johnny Bench fan. Johnny Bench. He was a great catcher. Now, I'm stamping these. You don't have to stamp. You can you can brush this in if you want, but I just stamp it to get a little texture. Put a little few bushes there. I'll run some trees over here. I kind of want to do the Van Gogh tree, but we'll see. Let me see. I'll try a Van Gogh tree here. See if it works. This is the kind of tree Vincent van Gogh used to make a lot. If you ever look at a Van Gogh, he had I can't remember what these are called, but it's a kind of evergreen tree. Do 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 do. If you're just starting out painting, those are the easiest trees to make right there. Uh, really easy, and then they look good too, you know. These are a little harder to make because you got to highlight these. It's fun though. It's relaxing. Have you ever been skiing? I bet Janie goes skiing all the time, and Jewel. But doing art is just like going skiing. It kind of relaxes you, and you got to concentrate. It takes your mind off the crazy world for sure. So it's pretty fun. Fun and relaxing. Do 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 do. Wow, this is really looking cool. I really like this one for some reason. Do 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 do. Cool. Oh, gotta put a reflection in here. Yeah. I should reflect these into the water here. Uh, let's see what we got here. Hey, everyone. I guess I can lower this now. Wow, look at those mountains. They look like way, way back there in the distance, don't they? I didn't even do the clouds yet. Man, I gotta do the clouds right now. And then finish the trees up here to get rid of that glare. I think I got enough trees in here. What do you think? I gotta highlight all this stuff though. Yeah, I think I got enough trees now. Let me put the clouds in real quick. Those are really fun to do. Let me see if there's anybody new in here. I'm glad people are watching today. It's amazing. Ruben, how's it going? I can always count on Ruben to be here. Brands from Norway, Janie, Denmark, and Jewel from Denmark. Wow. Yeah, WKRP in Cincinnati. That was a good show. I bet there was actually a radio station called that. Let's see, I'm going to put some clouds in here. Look at that. That's how you do clouds. It's really bright. Out of focus. There it goes. Sometimes it goes out of focus. Nice. Very nice clouds. Les Nessman's Thanksgiving report on the helicopter droppings in Turkey. Yeah. No, you didn't say anything bad. Nope, you are fine, Ruben. I'm glad you're here. Let's see, I'm going to put a cloud like going straight up here. Kind of wiggle it up there. And see what it looks like. Cool. It looks more natural when you kind of make them crazy looking like that. Do 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 do. All right, there. I got the clouds. At least I got some clouds up there. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Wow, but this was a tough painting. There's really, I still got a lot to do, but I'll have to work on those trees. Oh, no, you know what I need? Not white. I just need a lighter red is what I need. That's what I did. You don't put white up there. You just put a lighter color like this, and then it'll give it like the sun's hitting there. Where is that color? I think I got a little brown in there. I know what to do. It'll be like a lighter pink or something. Just getting there. Getting there. I did these trees yesterday, and man, it took me a long time to get the highlighting down on them. I still got to do all up in here, all this upper area. But I think that's about all I want down here. I want to do a shadow here real quick. So I'm just going to use like a soft brush to do it. I'll put the trees here, and let's do it like a light reflection like that. All right, guys, I think that's it. I'll finish these trees up later, but let me put a bird up there. I'm glad you guys got to watch this. I'm so happy that YouTube's letting the videos go all the way to Europe now. Uh, a lot of times I'll do a very good video and then it doesn't even, I don't think the algorithm knows what's good or what's not good. So it like picks and chooses what it wants. Like I had a video last year sometime, and it was one I didn't even really like, and I ended up getting like 5,000 views on it. But it wasn't one of the videos I wanted to get 5,000 views on, you know what I mean? Like this one I like, but you know, they'll kill this after it gets 80 views and it goes into the dungeon. I kind of like this one. A lot going on in there. I have practice again today, but I'll be back uh, I'll probably do another one this evening before I have dinner. I'll have time. I might do an abstract painting. Those are fun. I'm not an abstract artist, but I like doing them occasionally just to have fun, you know. Let me try a light green on here, see what happens. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Too light. It's too light of a green. But I do want to brighten these up a bit. Just a little. Do 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 do. All right, that's about all I'm gonna do. I'll have to wait till these dry and darken them up again. I like them better dark. But there we go. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Let me shut this light off so it get the glare off of it. There we go. It's almost done. I'd say it's about 90% done. Look at those two birds. Those look cool, man. I like the way those clouds came out up there on the top. Yeah. Yeah, Ruben, come back later. Another one bites the dust, yeah. I'll be. Did I tell you guys? I don't know if you were in the video, but I got I got approved for a Clover Go, which is a credit card machine that I can attach to my iPhone, and in a couple weeks I'll be able to take credit cards when I go to the markets here on the weekends. Because before I was only able to collect cash or Venmo. That's all I had. I was losing out on a lot of sales because a lot of people wanted to use their debit card. So that's cool. This one came out pretty good. I call these puzzle paintings, you know, because everything's filled in. Yeah, Square. Who is Square made from iPhone? Is that your iPhone? Yeah, what I did, I just went to my bank and that's what they had. Clover Go. I had to set up a new business account with them, and I got to come up with a business name. And I got to apply with the Secretary of State here in Washington. Krejci Live, yeah. I know. I was thinking about using my last name, like, but just like Krejci Art or something. I don't know. We'll see. I got a couple days. I'm going to probably go on the Secretary of State's website tonight and get it started. Because once I get that done, then they can open the bank account. I think then I'll be able to sell pretty much anywhere I want once I get the license, the business license. Right on. Yeah, I hope it's easy. Because before, like, I could sell with the markets because I was underneath their business license and underneath their insurance. I'll still be underneath their insurance, but to get the Square thing, I had to start a business account. I think it'll be worth it, yeah, because like I said, I lost a lot of sales last year because I couldn't take their debit card. We'll see you guys. I'll see you later. And everybody from Europe, thanks for joining in today. Denmark. What was the other one from Sweden? I think. No. Janie's from Denmark. Brand from Norway. Brand Henry, welcome aboard. All right, guys. See you later. Ciao.